Yo, man, it's your boy BL Ratchet from the We Are Florida podcast, presented by Mix One Essentials, man. We in Jacksonville, Florida today, man. Duval, man. And I'm with Kreepin Through The Streetz.
Yes, sir. Come on now.
What's going on with you today, my boy?
Nothing. Another day in the office. That's all it is.
Man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love the setup, bro. I love the, the presentation. Y'all coming.
Oh, yes, sir.
Y'all
Yes, sir. What's it called? This is to end 2023, but we got something new for 2024 for sure.
For sure, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is a crazy backdrop, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself, bro. Let them know who you is.
Yes, sir. DJ Hirihanna, the one and only Kreepin Through The Streetz, representative, Creep Clothing, DJ Facetti Hendrix, all the above. Come on now.
For sure. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get in a little bit about your backstory, your life, bro. Where you from?
Toronto, Canada.
No.
Yeah.
For sure. So, like, how you know what I'm saying, made your way down to Duval?
Nah, my dad, he had, like, basically a business opportunity. He moved from Toronto, moved us all from Toronto and came to Jacksonville.
Okay, so what age did you move down here?
I was pretty young. I was in, I believe, 2nd or 3rd grade when I moved.
Okay.
So I've been out here for a little minute.
But that's a little age that you might notice a little change, though.
Like, oh, definitely. I can still remember, like, the days I had with my cousins back home and all type of shit. So
yeah. So you kind of like down there like Drake.
I like to think about some type of way,
Tory
but
Lanez type shit, yeah.
I want to say Tory because you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Not Tory right now, but
Not
Tory
right now,
Tory in his prime.
For sure. But that's big though, bro. That's big though. You know what I'm saying? So when you got down here to Duval though, bro, like what was the major, you know what I'm saying, changes that you had to experience? Like I know you was talking different, bro. I know your lingo was different and all as a child.
I mean, yeah, kind of, sort of. Like, I definitely had a different accent. And most of the time, every time I used to talk to people, they'd be like, why you talk so proper? I'm like, I mean, that's just where I'm from. But now, like, when I go home and they be hearing me, they're like, bro, you sound so country.
Yeah, you sound like you're a Florida nigga.
Oh, yeah,
now,
definitely. So that's one of the little changes. But definitely another challenge was really just meeting new people. Like, you don't really know who's who or what side of town or what this, that, and the third. So it's just the environment you put in. I ain't really have too many friends, and I ain't really talked to too many people at first because I really wasn't at first more of a social person. So
yeah, facts, man. So how you got into music, bro? And when you knew, like, you know what I'm saying, this was your passion, this is what you want to do?
It's so crazy because I think it was like shortly, probably maybe like a year after high school. My dad was a DJ, my uncle was a DJ, so I've always been around like a family of DJs. Like they had. My uncle, my dad had like this room back in Toronto where it's just like literally full of records, like from wall to wall. And then they got like an old vintage DJ setup. So I used to like literally go in that bit, play with it all the time. And even when we moved to Florida, my dad still had like a little setup in our living room. And I used to mess around with it all the time. But after high school, I remember just coming home one day and he was messing around with it. And I was doing promotions at the time too. So I was always in the club. But I remember coming home one day and he was messing around with like a virtual DJ thing on his computer. And I just really was just like, damn, what software that is? So I literally got the software from him, went upstairs, downloaded it. I ain't had no DJ equipment at first at all. I just had a laptop. And literally every time I used to go over to my homeboy's house, I'd be practicing right there on my laptop.
You remember Rock Band?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I had that shit, too.
I was about to say, you remember Rock Band?
Bro, I started off with, really music-wise, I started for real. Bro, I started playing guitar.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, though, bro. If you one of them babies from back then,
oh, yeah, definitely.
For sure. You definitely played Rock Band.
Oh, yeah, that was one of the ones. I ain't gonna cat to you. That really put your mindset to the test, and it made you want to feel the music for real. It made you feel a part of something for real.
Feel like you part of that shit, dog. For sure, man. So, like, okay, what age did you know what I'm saying, become a official DJ, man?
I would say probably around like 18, 19, probably.
Okay. So a young age, like I expected.
Okay. Yeah.
So like you becoming a DJ at a young age, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? What was your motivation? Like, you know, like to keep going like all these years later now.
I mean, really, from day one, it's just a passion. I just always loved music. So, like, all different types of music. So, I just wanted to find a lane where I can be like, okay, cool, I can shine in this lane. So, being a DJ, like, I always felt like, dang, I want to rock a party. Right? That was my whole main thing. So, knowing the vibe of what the party is and really just being in different environments. So, really, I went from that, like, being in the house party environment to doing, like, little tours with Smoke Perp and Lil Pump. And then it just really just elevated from there.
For sure. So what was the first artist you DJ'd for?
Like officially Smoke Purple Lil Pump.
Okay, for sure. So how did you become Steady Hendrick, DA?
Basically, I know said for years on, like since I think it was like at the beginning of high school I met him, but later on down the line after high school, whatever, when he started actually rapping and shit like that, he started. I remember him doing a song with Papa, and I was already DJing at the time, and I remember him pulling up to one of the house parties I was supposed to be DJing at, but I ended up not DJing because they didn't need a DJ no more. So I was really just in there vibing, and he actually pulled up, and he pulled me to the side, and he was like, bro, I'm taking this rap shit serious, bro. But so whenever I need you, bro, I need you to play my songs, my music, whatever that may be. And so I was like, bro, I got you, bro, for real. So literally, ever since then, every time we used to do like house parties and shit, and them boys used to slide through, I used to be dropping their music, make sure it turned, all type of little shit. So
for sure. So, bro, you like, you know what I'm saying, DJ in the club or house parties?
I mean, I ain't gonna cut to you. Back in the prime days, them house parties used to
house parties was lit, bro.
Yeah, because you can play whatever, and it's so much easier to catch a vibe in a house party, just cause everybody's trying to get turned no matter what you play. Okay. So, but in the club, like, it's harder for people to move because, you know, some people want to be cool. They just want to stand there. Other people, there's some people who want to be on the dance. So it really just depends on how fit the club is. But most of the time, a house party is that bit packed because a house party they ain't got too much room in that bit. So. For sure.
So even speaking on, you know what I'm saying, getting the club rocking, bro, like, what's one of them songs, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, now, 2023, like, what's one of them songs that you'll get the club rocking with, bro?
I ain't gonna count to you. Out here, you gotta play that Bossman D-Lo. Okay. For sure. But that YTV Fat. Okay. You can throw in your classics from your Finitos, Dreams and Nightmares, because that's what Duval like.
I'm finna say Dreams and Nightmares is a go-to.
You feel me? I always tell people that. I'm like, bro, Dreams and Nightmares is never gonna get old. It's just one of them ones. For sure. Newer wise, I mean, a lot of people like Nardo shit, for sure. Damn. Am I missing one, Kenvar? Oh, yeah, Boston Richie. Okay, yeah, that's the main one for sure. Boston Richie is up there. Wiz. Mm-hmm. LaTyler Somewhat for sure. Rob 49, that's a big one.
For sure. So, like, as a DJ, man, how hard is it, like, you know what I'm saying, as in breaking the artist? Because I know a lot of artists come up to you and, like, you know what I'm saying, they want, can you listen to my music, bro? Can you listen to my music? So, like, how do you pick and choose? That's two questions, but how do you pick and choose, you know what I'm saying, which artist you be like, you going to take serious, and how do you know how to break an artist?
I mean, it just really just depends on, like, what they got to offer for real. Like, you got, it's mainly listening to the type of music that they're putting out. Because not every single song is meant for a club setting. So, like, even on with Said Tip, not all Said songs is like a club banger. But that's what a lot of artists fail to realize sometimes when they go into the situation of being in the club. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, you got a nice song, but if I play it right now, the club's not going to react to how you think they're going to react, especially on a DJ tip. So the main way I feel like to break our artists in the club is basically sitting down and just knowing that song selection. Like, okay, cool, this is going to be our club banger that's we're going to be pushing at this point in time. And then this other track that's more for the ladies or whatever, we go to maybe a R&B night. So it's just really just song selection of what they picking. Because most of the time, artists come up to the DJ booth, they like just throw on whatever and just hope it goes. And I'm like, bro, you got to know what track you got. We got to sit down before it. Most of the time, in the club, it's kind of hard to.
But I'm saying, okay, I'm an artist. Mm-hmm. I come up to you, bro. I got $100, man. Play my shit.
Okay, I mean, shit. If that's what you really push, then cool. I'll play it.
All right. I just want to know.
Oh yeah, and if you really want to throw the card on the table and that's what you really want to push, cool. Most of the time, a DJ is gonna go for that. But at the main expense, what a lot of artists are failing to realize, you want to get your money's worth of what you're putting out there. Because a lot of people can just take your money and you're not really marketing in the correct way. So if you really want that true intent, I'd rather you come to a DJ and be like, hey, can you sit down and listen to this outside your set and figure out how we can push it into your set so it makes sense when you're riding it out, rather than I just stop you right now, I got $100, play my shit.
For sure. So, like, bro, with you being a DJ in Jacksonville, you know what I'm saying, the whole world knows about Jacksonville, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure you can't play every song in Jacksonville, in the club that you in.
Yeah.
So like, even if you like a song though, bro, like, would you play it?
I mean, it just depends on the setting, I believe, most of the time. Like most of the songs where you feel like is supposed to not get played, they get played all the time. So and it just depends on the scenario, the setting, who you know is around you, and then at the same time, it's also a respect thing too. Like I'm not gonna be throwing them out there just back to back. Like, but it's just really just a respect thing at the end of the day.
For sure. I definitely feel that, man. So like, man, how you feel about, you know what I'm saying, the Jacksonville music culture as a whole?
I mean, I feel like it's growing rapidly, like, but it's also at a point where it's expanding, where people can see like it can't. We don't have to be stuck in one genre. Like, there's also people who are putting out like singing wise, like the Sis, the Papa, who actually can be more diverse, or the even Skeety McFlurry.
Shout out to
I call my boy Skeety, but Skeet McFlurry. Yeah, it just I feel like we are in those brackets where now we got more artists that actually putting out more diverse music and they're getting heard. So it's real. I love how our culture's moving, and I'm glad that people are actually taking those steps to being more diverse so that it can grow like that. So we can have like a Spanish artist who's going crazy over here, and then we got a girl artist who's going here, and then maybe we got two different girl artists, but both of them got two different styles type thing. So
and y'all do have all kind of artists though, bro, and I salute that because you know what I'm saying. Everybody down here not stuck in one box.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure.
Everybody sound not the same. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because you know it's some of them cities that's out there that's popping right now. Everybody sound the same. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But I'm gonna ask you this question though too, bro. Do you agree when people say on the internet like the only popping cities be the killing cities?
I mean,
with the music shit.
I can't really fault them for feeling like that because that's the picture that was painted. But at the same time, like that goes back into like the culture thing. Like you gotta dig deep and know what's out there. Just like most of the time, like artists from here, we're gonna dig deep and find our favorite Chicago artists. It might not be the main person, but we're gonna dig deep and figure out who's out there, who's putting out what. And like most of the time, when you talk to people who's out here, they're gonna have like a random favorite artist that's going crazy, and you would never even know who it is, but they're in a different city. So really, I feel like. And most of the time when they look at the cities who's putting out mostly killing music and stuff like that, or drill music to be more preferable, but I feel like they're just looking at what's on the highest point or who's making the most noise type of thing, and then they're just going with that because that's what the main highlights had been coming from. So.
For sure. So like, you know what I'm saying? Jacksonville done had this crazy wave where they've been having artists come out back to back. You know what I'm saying? And they done built different platforms around here, bro, just like yours. You know what I'm saying? So talk to me a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, Kreepin Through the Streetz.
Oh yeah, Kreepin Through the Streetz is really one of those platforms that I really wanted to take it back to like funk flex and like the freestyle version. Like what's the one with Rap City?
Rap City for sure, man.
Like I wanted to have that feel, but also have like a newer, modern look to it too, as well. So that was the main thing from my whole vision from it too.
Okay, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you going crazy with it, bro, and people be up here lit.
Oh, definitely,
be up here lit with them.
definitely.
Like where you get your energy from, though, bro?
Bro, it's just knowing like everybody has a diverse way of music. Like not everybody's gonna sound the same, but you know for a fact in some way or some type of form someone else is gonna like that shit. So it's also paying your respect to how they go about it. You might not like it, or someone else might not like it, or the peers might not like it, but somebody's gonna like it. That's why they're continuing to do what they do.
For sure.
Somebody's feeding them the energy that they need to continue to keep going. So.
But you be a nigga hype man.
Okay, man. Of course.
You gonna hype a nigga up for sure.
Of course, I got to.
Want to come on here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with DJ. For sure.
Come on now, because that's all people need most of the day, bro. They need a little bit of positive energy, bro, for real. And I'll be more than happy to give it to them.
Most definitely, man. So what's one of them things, you know what I'm saying, that you want to see for the community to help it grow? Or what would you do for the community to help it grow? If you could.
Just really just the outlet so that people can see that you can really work together no matter what. Like, I work with all sides of town, no matter what you do, who you know, what your people is. I really want to have people that have that comfort space to know that, okay, cool, business is business when we come down to this music thing, so that everybody can win at the end of the day. Just like we've seen Tallahassee, they had a whole powerhouse help each other go to the top.
Facts.
Atlanta got powerhouse go to the top. LA, same thing. So it's really just having that trickle effect and letting people know, like, yeah, we can still stand on business when it comes to putting out something that you love. Everybody loves the same thing. There's plenty of artists that love music. So why are we not pushing the same agenda for everybody who wants to at least do it? So
you're right about that one, man. You're right about that one. For sure, man. So like, I got a couple quick questions for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, Future or Young Thug?
Ooh, man. I'm going to say Future. I'm going Future.
Future? Okay.
But I can't discredit Young Thug at all because I'm all for diversity, for real.
Okay.
But they also both of them got a great diverse catalog.
Okay, they definitely do. Do you listen to R&B?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna say definitely like, oh yeah, I'm all the way 10 toes deep in it, but I definitely listen to R&B for sure.
So Toosii or Tory Lanez?
I'm going Tory.
Tory?
I'm sorry. Toosii my dog and all. I fuck with Toosii and how he coming up in the game, but when it comes down to Tory, you gotta say my dog way too damn diverse. That boy hitting every pocket. He freestyling, going crazy. He can bring in a note. He all type of shit.
Yeah, shout out to that boy Tory and free that boy Tory.
Oh, free my boy Tory.
For sure, man. So Kodak or Raw Wave?
Ooh, man. I had this discussion with someone the other day. I ain't gonna count. I'm gonna have to. Oh, man. Damn. I'm gonna have to give it to. Damn, boy. Yeah, that's a hard one. I want to say both, but damn, I'm the only reason I can give it to Kodak is just because he still has a great, diverse fan base. Like, die-hard fan base.
Die-hard, for sure.
Like, no matter what Kodak do, they going to stand right behind him.
KTV.
They going to be ready to...
all that shit.
He not ready to quit no matter what nobody say. And then on Rod case, I fuck with Rod so much, but it's also that, like, I don't like that, oh, yeah, I'm finna quit. Fat W. Like, I want you to keep going no matter what the fans say. Fuck all that extra shit. Like, you is too big and too much of an influence to people around you, and you know for a fact people are more spiritually involved with you when they're not when they want to be for their comfort level. So I feel like as an artist you should know that, and I feel like Kodak embraces that to a higher extent.
For sure, man. So Funny Marco or Desi Banks?
I'm gonna give it to Funny Marco.
Okay.
I'm giving it a Funny Marco for sure.
Most definitely. So, bro, would you rather be, you know what I'm saying, in Jacksonville or in Atlanta?
Ooh. I mean, I have this debate with myself all the time, but I feel like Jacksonville, only just because when you go to Atlanta, it's so easy to get caught in they wave, and then it's more of a emotion of you not really from there. So you're really kind of fighting for a spot of people who are fighting for somebody else who's been there since day one, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
Rather than here, like, I'm not saying like it's not good to move and expand and stuff like that, because it's definitely possible for you to go to a different bracket. But I feel like in a moment of growing, I feel like once you have that grade A hometown support, that's when you can go to a whole nother city and dominate for real.
Mm-hmm. Because people will be behind you. For
sure.
Yeah,
definitely.
Most definitely. So, bro, strippers or Instagram models?
Ooh, boy. The only reason I say strippers is because they keeping it clean, boy. I ain't gonna catch you. They not gonna be in every nigga face dirty. Like, and if you is, you're not gonna last too long. For real. But they Instagram model, that shit get real fishy. I don't know what you doing behind them doors. I don't know who you with. I don't know what you doing. All type of little shit. It get real ugly.
It do get real
You can
ugly.
hide behind that Instagram. That stripper, I can pull up on you and see what's going on for real.
For sure, man. But we definitely tapping in with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We definitely in Duval today, man. We tapping in with DJ Hirihanna, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For the podcast, y'all tap in and tap out, man. Let them know where they can follow you at and everything.
Yes,
too,
sir. Yes, sir. DJ Hirihanna on everything. And if it ain't that, it's Hirihanna. High_Rihanna. Or something like that. Come on now. DJ Hirihanna, make sure you tap in with me. Come on. We are Florida Podcast. We tapping in.
You know what time it is. Keep striving, keep going up. Do your thing. For sure.
Yes, sir.